Hey yo, what's up? You know what it is. It's the one and only triple the G.O.D. Welcome back to Run That Rex, everybody. And now, after I've taken care of all that other stuff, we can finally sit down and get focused on the Maverick hunt of Mega Man X3. Before we begin, however, there is a bit of full disclosure, and maybe I should say bits of full disclosure, because they'll be sprinkled throughout the video today, because there are a couple of things that need to be explained about how Mega Man X3 will be played, and not maybe how you should play it like Mega Man X1 and 2 were. They go a bit something like this. Through the logistics, and trust me, there are a lot of logistics here, and more than you could ever think, of how I wanted to approach and play this game. After, playing the game myself repeatedly to prepare for this one. After sitting back and watching my little cousin Asher play this game, and that makes me more prouder than you think, because it lets me know that I'm getting through to my little cousins so that they know and understand that that the things that came before the stuff you enjoy now are the building blocks for what you enjoy now. And he says he loves the game, so that makes my heart aflutter. That makes me feel really, really good. More good than you know. On top of all of that, I've watched speedruns, TASs, I've read documentation, and they all lead to the same result. Because of the confines I am playing this game in, underline that, the confines in which I'm playing the game in, and this will become important at the end of the video today, is that at this moment, as far as the logistics state, you can't, and I hate saying the word can't or the word impossible or you cannot do it, but at this moment, given anything including cheating or circumventing anything, there's no way at the moment to play Mega Man X3 without doing a return visit at some point. Mega Man X1 was the same way, the way I played the game, where I had to go back with the fire wave after beating Flame Mammoth to go back to Chill Penguin to get that heart tank. It's similar here. But is that I wanted to play the game without returning to a Maverick stage after I did an awesome job with X2 and being able to do that the way I wanted to. But until somebody discovers something and figures it out, I just have to be, satisfied that within the confines in which I'm playing the game, remember to underline that, is that one return visit that I can show that. So out of the trilogy, I've only had to return to a Maverick stage to grab something twice, and that doesn't include the Hadouken. That doesn't include that, because that don't count. So, with all of that being said and all the logistics out the way, how about we trade logistics for what you come here for, and that's that murder. Let's trade one for the other. That, I'm a genius, and I love that, but at the same time, I have a bloodlust to satiate. So, let us do that. But the question is, which of these 8 Mavericks will be the first to feel my wrath? It's this guy, the Barbarian of the Earth's Death, Screw Masada. We know him better as Tunnel Rhino. I don't have anything else to say, so Screw Masada, Tunnel Rhino, Osama, whatever you want to call yourself, come get your some. You know what I do like about these boss intros? Is that they're long. So you get a chance to zen moment, and I'm like, the ones on like the CD versions of the game were cool, but I kind of enjoy, the sprites doing all the cool stuff. So, it's like, you can do it either or. But welcome to this rock quarry, rock quarry. The only thing they're ever good for other than storing rock quarries is having Toku fights. That's the only other thing a rock quarry in my life has ever been good for other than rocks, is making sure that Super Sentai teams and Kamen Riders have a place, to, settle beef. That's all it's for. Die, please. Remember that full disclosure talk we had earlier? This is one of the reasons why. We'll get it later. Just wanted to show you that was it. Hello, Rock DeVoe, cousin of Ball DeVoe from Mega Man X1. How are you? I hate those things. I cannot wait till I get the weapon that takes care of those things in one hit, because they just slow me down. But yeah, there's really not a lot to this stage, at least for now anyway, and you never want to get caught under that under a pit, and we just got this game's first subject, correct. And welcome to the reuse of X-Hunter doors, because, you know, we gotta reuse stuff. This version of the X-Hunter door, we won't learn about its use until the end of the second video. That should sound familiar to you guys, and, you know, a lot of how that works is kind of sort of familiar a little to a tad, but, you know, I'll explain the differences when we get to it, and I cannot wait to get the acid burst. For the love of everything holy, cannot wait to get the acid burst so I can kill these things in one hit. Come on, piece of candy. We got time for this. More rocks. More of these screw things. Need acid burst now. There's a rock. And another rock. And a rock I can't break. More of that full disclosure from earlier. Well, I'll show you what's up there. And there's another rock. And another boss door. Mini boss door anyway. Except this time we get an actual boss to fight. The Hell Crusher. The only thing you need to understand about this Hell Crusher, and other than getting hit like I just did, stay on the ground. As soon as he begins to move, hop up the wall. Let him knock you off the wall. Repeat. He has other things he can do. I won't waste time showing you what he does. I won't make another video showing what he does because it doesn't matter. Well, okay, let me not say that it doesn't matter as much as, you know, this is the easiest way to beat him. So, you know, showing you his other attacks. He just grabs onto the wall and such when you stay on the wall when he gets ready to start his next attack. But again, there's nothing to see. It's unimportant and it doesn't matter. And, you know, nice explosions and such. Oh, some health. Thank you. More of these tank things. I can skip that. A ball to vote. You die. See? I can't deal with this. This stage is just so annoying. I mean annoying. See that? Annoying stuff. Annoying stuff I'd rather not deal with because it's annoying stuff, and that's gonna come back to it. Yes, and I just got hit by it too. Great. You know, it's just a wonderful, lovely feeling. Is that, you know, one thing that we're going to learn early on until I start gathering stuff is that this game is ruthless and relentless in how it wishes to deal with you. Because X can't take a lot of damage, and everything in this game does more damage to him until he gets his armor, and he doesn't get his armor to, like, depending on your boss order, to like midway through the game. So there's that. But we've made it to a boss door. You might be wondering why I'm stalling. Oh, it's because we have another full disclosure moment to get to. Guess who's back? See, you know, just because I make Zero accidentally fall into a spike pit doesn't mean, you know, that I'm not going to bring him back. But the thing is, I've brought him back and he's better than ever. But Zero can't get better than ever. Yeah, he can! Because now he can enter boss doors, see? That's the awesome power of me. But we'll explain the real awesome power behind why Zero can enter boss doors after I put it into Screw Fighter. Because, you know, that's what you come here for. Fighting Tunnel Rhino without the acid burst. It's not something, you know, you want to do, but paying attention to what he does is because of that. Is that because halfway through, he'll start to fake like he's going to come towards you and not do it. And then he gets invincible and goes really fast, and but don't matter no more because you dead. Ha! See? Look at that. Not a problem. And play my song. Zero. Mission accomplished. And for destroying the first Maverick of Mega Man X3, we see X in a weird color scheme, which makes no sense for the weapon that he's going to shoot. However, we get the power of the Tornado Fang. And it's a really good weapon, and it has an alternate use as well, and we'll show that off, and I make sure to do just that. And here's the password. You guys know what to do with these things. It is what it is. Alright, so there you go. Tunnel Rhino down for the count until he's brought back as a zombie, and we know how much I don't like that. But, full disclosure bit number 3. What I'm actually playing is a hack of Mega Man X3 that allows Zero to be playable, and it's created by somebody named Justin3009. What I will do is I'll leave a link in the description bar of where you can pick up the IPS for it. You can figure out how to patch it and find a ROM on your own, because I ain't going to jail for your ass. So, hey, I'd love to help. I really would, but you know, I value my freedom. And if I'm going to go to jail, it ain't going to be because I told you where to get a ROM at. And you know, and I can quote some of my famous words. You want a ROM and you want it all that badly? Google that shit down. Just so I don't have to go to jail. But this is a cool hack, and what it allows me to do is that it allows me to play the game in a whole different way than if I only had X available, because of what Zero can do at his base. But we'll get more into that later, and you'll see me demonstrate that, because these are the confines in which I was speaking of how I now play this game. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Really quickly, I want to shout out my cousin Ashford and Robert. You know, I shout out my cousin Ashford because he was one of the driving forces of trying to make sure that I could play this game properly. But I want to shout out both of my little cousins, because I talk about them a lot on Twitter about, you know, how they love video games just like I do. But my thing as being an older gamer is showing them that there are things that came before Call of Duty and all that other stuff you play, and that a lot of it is a lot more awesome than anything that anybody could create now. So when I hear them say that, yo, I just finished playing that Mike Tyson, man, I'm enjoying playing that Mega Man X3, I'm like, I'm playing Chrono Trigger, it hits me right there in a special spot in my heart. It makes me feel good to understand that I'm passing on my love of gaming, and that the next generation gonna carry the torch for me, even though I'm carrying that torch to the day I die, because that's how we do this. So, with all that being said, I'm out of here, for real. You know who I am. I am Triple the G.O.D. This is Run Dat Rex, and I'll see you guys next time, man. Peace out.